Yo, what's up? I'm back. I was bored. I didn't know what to do, so I was like, screw it. Let's go on a hike and let's film it. So that's what we're doing today. It's probably going to be a short video. Pretty simple. I don't really care. I need to film something. So let's go. It's actually pretty cold out. So I have my jacket I'm going to put on. And I decided I'm not going to take my drone just because I don't want to lug that around just to use it for 10 minutes. So, gotta pack my bag, my cameras, and then we'll get going. Also, bear with me because my camera just does not want to focus consistently today. So, yeah. Also, want to see the view from the room? If it focuses. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Oh my gosh. Just to make my bag lighter, I decided I'll leave my Olympus kit lens here and then just take my 70-300 for the Nikon. And then I just brought the Olympus with the 45mm f.18 on it because that's a solid go-to lens all the time. So keep my bag lighter, and I got everything I need. I'm not even going to use that kit lens, so ready to go. Look how cute my door is, bro. Isn't that so cute? And I got the Kobe sticker, of course. Alright, it is currently... Whoa. It's currently 10:34, and that means I have 2 hours to get back here and be at work in time, because I have to be at work. I'm literally clocking in 2 hours. So, I'm sure we'll be fine. But, I also kind of want to eat lunch in between that time, so we'll see. But, whatever. I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Alright, yeah, watch this. Every time I start my car and the engine is cold, the belt or something makes this awful noise. Just listen to this. What is that, bro? Also, I have to go back up to my room and get my battery charger with the 2 batteries charging on it. Because apparently all 3 of my batteries for this camera are empty. I literally haven't charged a single battery since I've gotten to Colorado. Which means that I have not been shooting enough, and also means I've been lazy. So, I guess I'm going to go do that. Alright, we're back. I got it. It's currently charging. Hopefully it doesn't... this video might not work. Okay, let's start the drive up there, and... I'm going to start the drive up there. I don't really want to record myself and drive. But, yeah, next clip I'll be at the start of my hike. Bam, here we are, 9 Mile Trail. It's literally on property. It was like... literally like a 2-minute drive. Alright, so we're up here, you know. Look at this view, man. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? You see that? Look how beautiful that is. 2 things that I'm realizing as I hike up here of what I want to do. The first one is, you see this path? Like, it's all downhill, obviously, because I'm on a mountain. But it's that sharp turn there, goes down there. It like zigzags the whole way down. So, when there's snow, I'm snowboarding this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Mark my words, I'm doing it. And then, also, sometime at night, possibly tonight, probably not tonight because I'm lazy, I want to get some star photos from up here, like the stars over the mountain range, or the Continental Divide, over there. That'd be a good shot, like 4x5 crop right there. But yeah, I want to get some star photos because the stars here, you can see them pretty well, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, now I'm gonna start hiking back down. It's about lunchtime. Then I got to get ready for work. But I'll catch you tonight in the studio and I'll be editing the photos that I got. You'll see what I got. And yeah, see you then. Okay, what's up? I'm back at my computer. I lied. It is not the night. It is actually the next morning. After work, I just got super tired and I was like, I'm going to bed. So that's what I did. But a fresh day, ready to start editing. Bad news. A lot of the photos that I took yesterday are just completely garb. But there's a couple that we can sit here and edit. So let's get into that. And then I have some other photos from a week ago or so that I still need to edit. So we'll get into that. So let's start off with the first photo, which is going to be this one of the camera. Just a simple photo. It's not that good. It's pretty grainy. Whatever. It is what it is. But first, always straighten out your image and crop it. I always crop it to a 4:5 for Instagram because that's the biggest that your Instagram screen can hold a photo. Let's get those mountains straight. They're about there. And then obviously we gotta bring up this exposure. So let's bring up the shadows actually because that's where the camera is. Yeah, this photo's garbage. Never mind. Okay. Where's a good photo? Where's a good photo? Where's a good photo? This one's okay. I'm just gonna toss a preset on this one, and then we're literally just gonna move to the other photos because I am sick of this. Oh, it's not that bad. I have the exposure. There you have it. Garbage photos. We're not even talking. We're just gonna move to the other. It was a fun hike. It was a pretty view, but the lighting was just so harsh that yeah, it is what it is, man. Okay. Let's go to these. Okay. Alright, see, now we got a good photo, right? Now we got a solid photo. This from Grand Lake. It's like, I don't even know, it's not that far from me. Like a 15-minute drive. Yeah, so, once again, first thing that we're going to do is crop this to a 4:5. See this little thing here? I don't want that in there. So I'm going to take that out by cropping it out. Straighten it up with the water line, the shoreline mafia. And look, we can actually miss it. And is that still straight enough for me? Yep. There we are, solid. Now let's go to shadows. Let's bring that up, mess with that a little bit. Looks alright. I would really like to get this water like kind of more, I don't know, either darker or lighter. I'm not sure yet. So we're going to go find a gradient filter. Put that there. See how it's actually affecting the top of the image? That means we're going to invert it. Now it's affecting most of the bottom of the image. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. It's affecting that much. Let's mess with the exposure of it. Lighter, darker. Darker kind of looks good. Lighter. I'm going to go with darker. Contrast. I don't need it too contrasty. It's about enough. Shadows. That just undoes what I just did. Yeah. So I think I'm done with that filter. Now I'm going to go to my curve. I'll put some fade in this image. Just a bit like that. Bring that down. Bring those up a bit. And now see, it's too dark here. So we're going to go back to shadows and actually bring those shadows back up. It's looking solid so far. This exposure, I haven't even messed with the exposure at all. So I'm going to bring that down just a tiny bit. And now the whites, like the snow in the mountains, I'll bring that down a little bit just so you can get some more detail out of, like, you can see the trees there, like you can see the trees here, and then some more detail in the clouds. Now, I think I'm going to try and highlight the mountain itself. Let's just bring this, make it wide. Bring that to about there. And let's just mess with this exposure. Exposure up, but we want some more contrast in there. So bring the contrast like that. Whites can go right about there. And it's looking pretty good. Now, time to get to the fun part, which is messing with the colors. So, any red, I don't really need. You can't really see any red in this image anyway. So, that doesn't matter. But we're going to go to like the bluish area and the cyan area. That doesn't really do anything. Most of editing, honestly, is just screwing around and seeing what you can create, right? Just the better you. Oh my gosh, I can't talk, bro. To get really good at editing, you just really have to just mess around. You know, you just have to screw around and figure your stuff out. So yeah, let's do that. See now that's really purple. It's really green. I want it right about there. Saturation of it. That's a little too black and white for me. So I'm thinking I'm gonna bring it right about there, and the luminance of it. That's too bright. That looks really good. Actually, let's bring the luminance down even more. Let's mess with the saturation again. Alright, I'm liking that. Now the purplish. Not much purple in the image, so we're chilling. No. These I usually never mess with, but I'm going to look at the dehaze and see what it does to my image. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It brings a lot of grit into the image, and I'm a big fan of the grit in images. So, I'm liking that. Now, the final thing I'm going to do, actually there's two more things. I'm going to check the fade again. Fade's alright. I can bring this part up just a tiny bit. Right about there. And now my whole image I think is a little bit dark. So I'm going to bring up my exposure just the tiniest bit. There you go. The clouds is... We're going to ignore that. Yeah, so now I'm going to... Actually, no, I'm not going to copy paste that. I want to toss a preset on the next photo. And then just mess around with the preset. Because I want to show y'all my presets. Because I'm hopefully going to be selling them soon. And I want y'all to like them. So I think that edit's done. I'm really liking that. I think that looks pretty good. And yeah, next photo. This one is a fire shot. Let's go to my presets. And I think we're going to go with black Rome. Or black Paris. No, black Rome for sure. For sure, black Rome. So we have that. Toss that on there. Get rid of the preset page. Now, all I really have to do is edit the exposure. Maybe bring in some shadows. Contrast. It's a little contrasty. So we'll dial it back to about there. And then never forget to crop it. I almost forgot to crop it. And I'm thinking, I don't want too much sky. That's too much negative space. I'm going to do the rule of thirds. I'm going to have, I just like as if you could see my finger on the screen. I'm going to do this part here. That's a third. This third's the sky. And then this third is mostly water. So, let's do that. Edit it like that. Perfect. I'm liking that a lot. My fade. Let's see if we can edit that a little bit. Bring up some more fade. Rather than, that actually does look really good. But I am liking the look of the fade a lot. Fade on Instagram just looks so good. Or fade on a photo in general. And I think that's solid. Yeah. Now I'm going to just copy that. And then we're going to move on to this one. I'm going to paste it. That actually looks really good. think maybe I can just bring the shadows down a little bit. And then I just gotta crop it. See, these photos they're going pretty fast. So we're gonna go like there. Actually, see this little bit of dock? That's gonna piss me off. So we're gonna go up a little bit and edit. And we kind of almost have our thirds going. We have this little bit of space here. But that's still good enough composition. Still a solid image. And yeah, I love the reflection in that water. Looks awesome. So yeah, there's those three, and now I have some drone shots. Wherever those went. Here they are. So yeah, this photo of me. And let's just say, screw it. Let's try that copy paste again and see what that looks like on it. That looks fire. That literally looks fire, bro. So, it is a little bit too much of a fade, I think, on this image. So I'm going to tone that down. And then my shadows are already pretty high. But I can bring out a little bit more detail. I don't want to bring the exposure up too much, because now it's just too bright and it's not as dramatic as I liked it. So I like that, the dramatic effect of that. I really love all the detail, like all the footsteps and stuff on the ground. But yeah, that's a solid image. It's a drone shot. I'm gonna keep it landscape because I like it landscape. And let's go down to color. Let's bring this saturation of this orange. It's a little too much. Let's bring it down a little bit. And let's change the hue of it. Not to green. Actually, right about where it was is fine. The texture, it's got a little bit of grit. I don't need too much grit. So I'm going to bring it to right about there. This image is a little bit grainy, but when it's on your phone screen, you won't really notice. And I like that edit a lot. So let's go to the next one. Now let's actually try to edit this one from scratch. Actually, no. We're going to try a different preset on this one. Not this one. That one is pretty fire. Let's go with this one. I really like how the blue looks. I like that a lot. But you can see it's really just, this image is just cracked right now. So, the black color of the image, bring that up. A lot of fade on it. There's a lot of fade on it. Let's bring that here. Let's add another point. Bring that up to right about there. Shadows, that's a big one that needs to come up. There we go with that. The tint of the image. That's looking a lot better than that, right? So bring that to right about there, because now you get all the detail in the sand, or wasn't really sand, it was more mud, but you got more detail in that, and that's looking poppin'. So the sky is really blown out though, so we're gonna go to whites and try to bring that down a little bit. It goes down just the tiniest bit. Here's my exposure. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, because I'm gonna keep all that detail in the mountains and the clouds, we're gonna go back to a gradient filter, tap right about there, bring it down, invert that boy. So now it's on the bottom of my image. Bring it up. That's affecting exactly what I want in the image. I'm just gonna bring the exposure of that part back up. So now still got the detail in the clouds, but we also have the detail back in the bottom part of the image. And I think that's solid edit. I think that's done. So I'm actually gonna copy paste this one, bring it to the next image, and we're gonna see what it looks like. That looks cracked. So actually maybe it's not that bad. Let's check out some other presets though. Black Paris, Black Athens. Let's go to my whites, actually. That's a little purple. I'm liking this. This one has potential. I see it. I see it. So first thing we're going to do is look at that fade. That fade is insane. I'm going to bring that fade down. I'm going to bring this part of the image. Is there a vignette on this? I know. Okay. The dehaze. And dehaze that. Bring out all that detail. Look at that. Wow, bro. Wow. And now, let's throw some temperature in here. Oh, whoa. I don't know if I like the warmer or cooler look. I'm going to go with right about there. The vibrance of the image doesn't need to be too much. The oranges in the image looking alright. There's not much color in this edit actually, but I'm just going to bring the exposure up, brighten that up. And honestly, I think that's good for now. I don't really need to touch any more of it. So we're going to move on to the next. That's a nice looking image. I don't know if I want to edit this one or this one. I think I'm going to do this one. And I think I know it's going to look really good on it. I think Black Rome is going to look awesome on it. Which is the one I already used in the previous photo. But I'm going to keep doing it. And first thing I need to do is bring up these shadows. So bring that up. The whites. Just to bring out some more detail in those mountains and everything. The blacks. Yeah, no, this is really coming together. I like this. This is a solid, detailed image. Temperature, let's bring that up and see what that does. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If I bring it down, it looks good, but it's a little cold. I do like the contrast of like the yellowish to the gray as you get up more in elevation. So I like that a lot. And I think that one's done now too. That's the thing about having presets. If you edit something and you like it and you have a set of images that are all like around the same lighting, same subjects, definitely either copy paste it or make it a preset and you can use it later. I would recommend making it a preset, naming it, whatever. And yeah, because it just takes the time out of your edit rather than sitting there and doing the same thing. Or then if you have a set of images, you want them to all look alike, and then if you have them all looking alike, you know, it'll look better on your Instagram feed or on your in your portfolio. Or if you're given, like, say you're doing like a photo shoot for like a client and the senior pictures, you don't want every image to look different colors, different color grade. You want them to all look similar because that's your style. So definitely either copy paste or make a preset, and I would recommend making a preset. Sometimes if I'm just speeding around and I don't really want to keep it as a preset, I'll just copy paste. But yeah, this looks good. I'm going to copy that, and I know it's going to look really good on this image. What did I say? Little bit vibrant, so we're going to bring the vibrance down to right about there. That is solid. And that is going to be what wraps up this photo shoot. Look at the detail on this from that DJI drone. So yeah, that's the end of the edit. And thank you for watching the video. I'm hopefully going to be recording some new videos soon. I'm going to Winter Park tomorrow. I'm very, very excited about that. I was at Winter Park the other day, and it was a good day. I was there for opening day. I have work tomorrow, so I'm only going to go and get a couple runs in. Maybe I'll record it. Probably get something on my GoPro. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.